Hey, it's Ephruz, and today I just wanted to make a quick video sharing my thoughts on this. This is a silicone gel keycap. I recently acquired a set of them, and basically, I don't like them. So there were a few things that I was looking for when I was purchasing this keycap set. One, I was looking for a keycap set that would replace or be a alternative to jelly palm keycaps, as they are not very readily available anywhere anymore. You can kind of find them in rainbow colors sometimes, but even then you can't really find full-size sets anywhere. And they released these silicone gel keycaps in those color schemes, and they seem to be received well. And when they released them in clear, I have never seen a drop be that successful. I'm talking close to maybe 3,000 purchases on Massdrop for these keycaps, and I was expecting them to be a similar experience to using jelly palms. I was expecting, even though it says silicone gel in the title, that these would probably be infused with some kind of plastic to make them more rigid, because obviously pure silicone gel may not be the most durable or whatever. But no, these are very, very much silicone gel. You can twist them and bend them and flex them in so many different ways. Though, because of how thick they made the gel, it is actually fairly durable, in the sense that you're not going to be tearing at this anytime soon. It literally feels like any silicone you've ever felt. I also wanted these keycaps to diffuse light better than they did. Whenever I put these keycaps on a keyboard that I'm going to be featuring in a future review, which is why I don't have any B-roll footage of it, these keycaps showed off how transparent they are. There was almost no light diffusion. I could see where the LEDs are. I could see even the switch stems through the keycaps, and in fairly decent detail. This is pretty unfortunate because I wanted something more transparent than white PBT keycaps and something more opaque than something like the clear polycarbonate keycaps you see a lot of manufacturers making right now. So basically these keycaps weren't able to perform any of the functions that I was looking for from them, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're bad. I just don't like them for what I wanted out of keycaps. And with that, let me talk about what's good with these keycaps. So one thing is that I brought up that they're silicone gel. They're very purely silicone gel. And what makes that good is that if you're somebody who's a fan of a consistent texture in regards to the appearance or the feel of a keycap, you're going to be feeling that same silicone gel forever. It is pure silicone gel. Your skin oils, even if you wear out layers on the top, it's still going to feel the same. It feels like a rubber band would. Also, because they are silicone gel, they are very easy to put on, and they wrap around the stem very nicely because they are more willing to mold with other shapes. And they are extremely easy to take off, but at the same time, do not fall off by accident. I feel like this is very much the lazy man's keycap set. But I would like to see them release these keycaps in more colors, completely opaque colors perhaps, simply because since they don't diffuse light the way I want them to, I would much rather have completely opaque keycaps if I were a fan of the feel, which personally I don't prefer it, but if you like it, you will continue to like it as it continues to be used. And then on top of that, the construction of the keycap is actually very good. This keycap, unlike a lot of other keycap sets I see from manufacturers, mostly plastic keycaps, I see nowhere on the keycap an area where they broke this off of a molding. And I think that this is partially due to the fact that they are made out of silicone, that you can probably stretch them and peel them off and really get into fine details much easier without the risk of breaking the keycap or changing the texture of the keycap. Now with that said, unfortunately when I put a bunch of keycaps on next to each other, you can really tell that they are not aligned perfectly at the bottom. At the top, it's fairly negligible. I don't really see like a keycap looking like this and then a keycap looking like that. Like they're not tilted or anything like that. But they're not perfectly aligned. And if you're somebody who really gets bothered by the warping PBT spacebars get sometimes, you probably won't like that about these keycaps. Now, I just wanted to make this video to explain what these keycaps do and don't do, what they look like, how they feel, simply because they don't do what I wanted them to do personally. So I felt that this information may be necessary for people who are looking to purchase silicone gel keycaps in the future, maybe in the next drop, or buy them off of a Chinese retailer if you find them there. And hopefully the information that I provided you has helped you make a decision. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll be sure to answer them as quickly as I can. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.